Hello, James here again. It's been a while since I've done a video, but I decided that I want to go ahead and do an election prediction video based on Biden just folding. Okay, so the election's November 2nd. You have 3 debates. Assuming we have 3 debates, Biden just completely folds. He doesn't know what's going on. And it is pretty obvious that the vice president's probably going to run things. Okay. And this is a prediction based on that, based on just assuming Trump kind of holds steady and how, he's holding steady the way he is, towards the election. So nothing's really changed about him. The difference is now Biden is completely collapses. He does very poorly during the debates. This is what Trump supporters are actually expecting him to do. Democrats are expecting him to do better, or at least hold his own. I think it's probably something in between, but I'm not really sure. So I think it's going to be interesting on how he performs on the debates, assuming that there are debates, okay? And so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and just discuss the states. And this is just assuming Biden just does very poorly on the debates. And Trump just kills him in the debates, okay? And this is an election prediction based on that alone. So if you're not really listening to what I'm saying, you're just scrolling to the end of the video and you think that's an actual election prediction right now, well, you need to listen to the videos, okay? And not just scroll all the way to the end to see what my prediction is. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and start with the states, okay? So we're going to start with the more obvious states. So Texas is going to remain red in that situation. Trump will win the whole state of Nebraska. And Trump's going to win Missouri in that situation. And let's go ahead and throw in Georgia as well. Okay. And he's going to win Iowa in that situation. But he's not going to be quite good enough. It's not going to be quite good enough to win New Mexico and Colorado for Trump, even though Biden is just, knocking himself down to the ground. These 2 states, in my opinion, are solid blue, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. Okay? And that goes the same with Minnesota as well. With the riots and everything going on in Minnesota, I know that they say, well, he didn't really do anything due to riots, and that's why they're, not going to vote for Trump. I think it's probably a little bit more than that. It could be because they haven't voted Republican since 1972. Okay? So I think that has a lot to do with it. It's just more of a liberal state. The city of Minneapolis controls the electric pretty much. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on here. North Carolina would definitely go for Trump in that situation. Okay, but Virginia, unfortunately, with the Washington, D.C. Individuals that live up in the north side, oh well, they're going to vote for Biden anyways, even if he falls on his face. Okay. And Maine, I think it's going to be very, very close. But it's gonna go to Biden. But Trump will still win the Maine 2nd district. He's going to win the Maine 2nd district. Okay. So let's move on. I'm going to move on to Arizona now. Trump would be able to hold that. Republicans typically win elections there. He's never won that state. So if Biden falls flat on his face, Biden's not going to win it either. Okay? And that goes for Florida too. They're going to see it in Florida. If Biden falls flat on his face, he doesn't do well during the debates. This is not a leader that we need. They're not going to vote him in. And Ohio is the same way. Actually, Trump is ahead by a point. If Trump's ahead right now, Trump's going to win the state. Okay? So now we're 260 to 222. Okay? And I'm going to call a sweep for the rest of the states. So New Hampshire's going to go for Trump. They have a Republican governor that they like. Pennsylvania's going to go for Trump because Biden fell flat on his face. It'll be tight, but Trump's going to win that. And that goes the same with Michigan. Pennsylvania and Michigan are going to be similar. And Wisconsin's going to be similar as well. These three states are going to be very similar. They're going to be tight, but Biden falling flat on his face, it's going to give Trump the lead. And the state of Nevada, it is trending red. So Trump will win that state. So if Biden falls flat on his face and he performs extremely poorly on the debates, and it's well known, all this stuff has to happen for this election result to be this way. Okay? This is the best case scenario for Donald Trump. There is no way, in my opinion, that the blue state, any of these states that are blue that I have, are going to turn red. It's just not going to happen. Okay? I mean, California, in the state of California, Biden can commit murder and still win the state by double digits. Okay? So, that's my prediction if Biden falls flat on your face. Like and subscribe to my channel, and any comments would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.